Hey everybody, it is June 11th, 2013. It is the 11th day of my fast, and it's been kind of a tough morning. We had an early morning appointment, so my night was cut short. Not that, it's not that big of a deal, but because I didn't get those extra couple of hours, I was feeling really lethargic. But when we got home from the appointment, my juicer had arrived, so now I'm going to open this up and we're going to see what it's all about here. The box was slightly beat up. I got to show you this over here. Boom, beat up, but hopefully the contents will be okay. And, oh, box in a box, no problem. Some packing paper. That's why. All right. Goodbye, big box. Hello, little box. All right. Fragile. All right, we'll check it out. Whoa, shiny box inside. Shiny. Okay, got the shiny box. Oh yeah. Here's our third box. It's like those Matryoshka dolls. They're one little box inside of the other. Okay, so here we go, the Omega J8006. So I watched several videos and read a bunch of reviews before I got this, and the main thing was that this juicer, here's the manual, looks in good shape, is that was able to do other things besides juice, like make nut butters and sorbets and stuff like that. Okay, so you can see it's just really well packed. Can you see that? Okay, so there's a bunch of components here. I'll just quickly take them out. Oh, it comes with its own toothbrush. I guess that's probably to clean the screen. And a food tamper and a toothbrush. Those are stiff bristles, yeah, okay. That, and let's see what we got here. Okay, this is where the food gets fed through. So we'll open that up in a little bit. This looks like the main grinder part. Oh, there's a mesh screen here and the two containers, one that gets all the pulp and one that gets the juice. And then the juicer itself. We got the cardboard. Oh my goodness, she's a heavy girl. Okay, let's go ahead and just unwrap it in here. Look at all that big box and there's this tiny little juicer inside. And she's a chrome baby. Juicing girl. Okay. Da-da-da! Wow, so she has a carrying handle. My juicer! Can't really travel with this. It's not meant to go on the plane with you, but it is a pretty nice compact juicer. It'll fit really well in our small apartment kitchen. And I will get all of I like to wash all of my components in soapy water. So we'll put it together and I will make my first cup of juice. And you'll be a part of that. Come right back. Okay, I'm back and I have the juicer put together and read through the instructions, and it's great. It comes with all of these little extruder caps, and they are meant for different functions, such as making pasta. So we can make pasta with this, udon noodles, and also breadsticks. and grind coffee and mince garlic. I mean, there's all kinds of great things. So here's our first juicing. I'm juicing watermelon and apple. From watching somebody online, somebody else on YouTube, I saw that it's better to alternate the soft fruit with the hard fruit. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to alternate that. And the other thing that I knew I had to do was cut everything up into smaller pieces so that you can see that, for instance, I've cut up the watermelon into pretty small chunks so that it can fit down in here. I hope I cut them the right size. We'll find out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. We'll see how loud it is. Oh my goodness, I thought it was going to be a lot noisier, so that's not too bad. And here goes the first piece of watermelon. And it's just taking little bites out of there. And I'll get I guess it needs a little help. Here comes the juice. Okay, now I'll put an apple piece. Wow, look at that, look at all that juice. We'll just keep alternating with, this is probably just the strangest combination, but I think it'll be really good. It just needs to be pushed down. It'll definitely, there's some Granny Smith apple. This particular watermelon did not have any seeds in it anyway, so I didn't even think about that. Okay, let's do watermelon slice. So I'm just having to put some gentle pressure on here to keep this going through here, which isn't too bad. Whoa, ho, ho, don't run away, little watermelon. This piece might not fit. Oh no, I got it to go in. And we're going to keep on going, and you notice the pulp is just starting to come out over here, and the juice is building up there. Now the directions say don't run the juicer for more than 30 minutes at a time. Well, I don't think it's going to take me 30 minutes to make this juice. They say that this juicer takes a little bit longer to function than some other versions, where the centrifugal type or even other gear juicers, auger juicers, which is what this is. But for the price and because it's home use, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. Yeah, so it takes a little longer, no big deal. So yeah, we've had this watermelon for a while. The guys weren't really getting into eating it, so I figured, hey, fair game, I can use it for juice. So there's a strainer in here. I'm just hoping that nothing is getting clogged. Alright, we're going to put some apple slices in there. Hopefully to get everything. Well, that's amazing how little pulp there is so far. And then they say that the cleanup on this is pretty easy too. And we'll see about that. We'll check on that. I'm just getting a little nervous. It seems like there's a lot of fluid in there. I'm just going to put a few more apple slices in. Hopefully they'll just push it all through there. Wow. I'm having to apply a lot more pressure than I feel comfortable doing. It's like fighting up, it's just like pushing it back up against me. Okay, we're going to pause for a second, and I'm going to go grab a lemon because I want to put a lemon in here. Okay, so I couldn't find a lemon, but I found a lime, so I just cut a quarter of it and cut off as much of the rind as I could. So I'm just going to throw that in there to add a little bit of brightness to the flavor. And then after I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and run the this for another 30 seconds to make sure that all of the pulp and everything gets pushed through the system. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and come back after 30 seconds when this is finished processing. Alrighty, so I ran it for another 30 seconds. Now I'm going to unplug it before I start taking the components off. Don't want to hurt myself. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the top here, and I'm going to unlock this housing. Actually, I think I'll take it off right from here. Just take this whole assembly off, and that way that should work out pretty well. It's too bad we don't have a compost pile anymore. We could put all of these little goodies into the compost pile. Oops! I'm getting stuff everywhere. So I'm told that it's really easy to clean this up, so I want to document that. So here's the auger, the housing. Start with that. Alrighty, that's clean. And the top is clean. The cap. Okay, now this is the juice sleeve, and there's all of the pulp and in there. The auger cleans up pretty quick. So the auger's clean. And now, I guess this is where I could use the toothbrush. Right there, there's a fine mesh screen right there. I'm going to just brush that down real quick. And of course, cleaning up right away for anything makes it a lot faster than waiting for hours afterwards, because then you have to soak it, and that just takes a lot of extra time. So that's it. I was able to clean that up. It looks pretty clean. Yep, so that was fast. So it really will be no big deal to make 2 cups of juice in a day with this juicer. I'm really happy with it.